Welcome, war enthusiasts and history buffs, to Whose War Was It Anyway? The only game show that dares to delve into the territorial disputes, political maneuvering, and the military clashes of the Mexican-American War. I'm your host, Patriot Ponderosa, and tonight we're going to decide once and for all, whose war was it anyway? Let's meet our contestants. Panel of historical heavyweights, the hero of Buena Vista, the man who was rough and ready for anything, General Zachary Taylor. Next, architect of manifest destiny, the man who saw America's future stretching from shining sea to shining sea, President James K. Polk. Anything to say, President James K. Polk?
A pleasure to be here. Some might call it destiny, others might call it shrewd negotiation.
All right. Representing the heart and soul of Mexico, a voice for those whose lives were forever changed, the indomitable Mariana Sanchez. Mariana, do you have anything to say?
We remember the land stolen and the lives lost.
All right. And now, the legend himself, the man who could lead an army one day and a nation the next, General Santa Anna. And finally, offering a more nuanced perspective, the voice of reason and international law, Don Alejandro Vargas. Don Alejandro Vargas, do you have anything you'd like to say?
It is imperative we understand the legalities and the breaches of severity that led to this unfortunate conflict.
All right. Excellent. Now let's get to our first round. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Border Skirmish Borders? I'll ask a question, and the first to buzz gets to answer. If they're wrong, the points will go to the next person. All right, our first question. What river did the United States claim as the border with Mexico, leading to increased tensions?
The Rio Grande, and the fine river it is for an American border.
Correct! Thanks to General Taylor. Mexico, of course, claimed the Nuances River. A small difference, but one that led to a rather large war.
It was our land.
Let's move on. Before the war officially began, what significant piece of land did the U.S. attempt to purchase from Mexico?
California and New Mexico. A most reasonable offer, if I do say so myself. Some folks just don't know a good deal when they see one.
That's right. 20 points to President Polk. And Mexico naturally refused. Precisely. Next up, what was the popular American belief that it was their God-given right to expand westward across the continent?
Manifest destiny, my dear Patriot Ponderosa. A glorious vision.
Bingo! Another 20 points for President Polk. General Taylor, any thoughts on Manifest Destiny from a soldier's perspective?
I just followed orders, though I did enjoy the scenery along the way.
Our final question this round. Name the future U.S. president who gained significant military experience during the Mexican-American War.
A young Ulysses S. Grant. He served under my various opponents, though at Desiree he learned much from my own strategic brilliance.
Well, he certainly did serve, Santa Anna. 20 points! Though I'm not sure he'd attribute his brilliance to your strategies. And that concludes our border skirmish buzzers round. The scores are General Taylor with 10 points, President Polk leading with 40, Mariana with 0, but infinite moral high ground. Santa Ana with 20 points, and Don Alejandro with 0, but infinite legal arguments. Now, for our next segment, we have Tell Me Why. This is where our contestants get to elaborate their perspectives. Our first topic, the Polk administration's justification for war. I'll repeat that, contestants. The Polk administration's justifications for war. President Polk, the floor is yours.
It was quite simple, really. Mexico had invaded our territory, the land between the Nueces and the Rio Grande. American blood was shed on American soil. We had tried diplomacy. We had offered fair prices. They left us no chance but to defend ourselves and our burgeoning nation.
Mariana, I see you have a input you'd like
I
to
sure
add?
do. Our territory. That was our land. Texas was an independent republic, but never truly severed from Mexico in our eyes. And your fair prices were for land you had no right to demand. It was an invasion, plain and simple, dressed up as a self-defense.
Don Alejandro, do you have something to say?
Precisely, the continuous annexation of territories, the movement of troops into disputed zones. These were provocations designed to instigate conflict. International law was disregarded in favor of expansionist ambitions.
General Taylor, your turn.
Provocations? We were protecting our citizens, and when a man tries to deny you land that's rightfully yours, sometimes you gotta take it.
Santa Ana, final turn.
Such trivial arguments. The true tragedy was Mexico's intro disunity. Had been given absolute power earlier, the non-Terramacanos would have been repelled, their destiny shattered.
Fascinating insights. Everyone, truly a testament to the complexities of history. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you for tuning in to Who's War?